It's your girl Jay, back at it again with the weekend read for this Saturday and Sunday, October 16th and 17th. Venus in Sagittarius is going to be trining Chiron in Aries, and the moon is going to be in Pisces all weekend. So it's going to make for an emotional weekend, to say the least. But I also feel like seeing a lot of hindsight. There's also like a burst of creativity that you can finally access, or finally like getting back to business, seeing a deeper meaning behind things, seeing a deeper meaning to something that has happened in the past. Lots of like retroactive healing. This even could be like healing some identity wounds, really coming to terms with a new version of yourself, or opening up in some way, starting a new cycle of receptivity, a new cycle in like emotional cycle in healing, in loving, in togetherness. But either way, hydrate, light it if you got it. So we're asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for this weekend, October 16th and 17th, 2021. They're gonna fall. Nice. The Four of Cups, then the Three of Cups, with the Six of Pentacles reversed on the bottom of the deck. God, I need to invert this. Four of Cups to the Three of Cups. But the way it looks at it, they're turning their back on this social interaction. Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, reversed. It's interesting, the tables are turning, and for some of you, you may feel like it's not in your favor, but it is. This could be definitely some sort of blessing cloaked in crisis. What did I say? Something about receptivity. There is definitely Venus trining Chiron in Aries. Venus in Sagittarius trining Chiron in Aries is going to really, it feels philosophical to me, interestingly enough. Well, Sagittarius, but it feels like this aha sort of moment, and you no longer being in a position of groveling, being in a position of accepting less, or making yourself small in some way, or overgiving, overextending. This could be just like, you may come to terms with some way that like you won't have to extend your energy to this anymore. You won't have to give to this anymore, or you don't have to receive this treatment anymore. There may be some disconnection from someone with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements. There also may be some like turning of the tables with someone with Earth placements, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Or Venus too. But underneath that, you know, it's Patreon. I'm gonna share it with the clip, with the squad. That's what I'm saying about this blessing cloaked in crisis. Like, it's interesting, even the perspective that I'm having to hold this. It's like, what you don't see behind this calamity is you're going to end up coming out on top. You're going to get your way, doing it your way, some sort of self-satisfaction, some sort of fulfillment. You get to really feel differently after processing. However the table got flipped upside down, no matter who flipped the table, who flipped the script, whatever's going on. This also could be issues with money, like finally, like, I'll do it my way. You really investing in something, someone pulling investment back. And you come out stronger is how this feels. There's something that's happening in your life right now that's putting you in a position to come out stronger. It's really going to like challenge how you rise to the occasion. Are you going to sink back into old habits and keep just ignoring the problem? These three of cups here, these three of cups here. There are some of you are really familiar, getting over some sort of defense mechanism or substance abuse issue. Maybe somebody that had some sort of substance abuse issue, some sort of mental health issue, really moving past that, understanding those kind of things, not really moving past it, but it's like, I feel like people, this feels like you're learning a lesson. That's what this weekend feels like. And it puts you in a position to see what has been happening from the past that's been keeping you from receiving this new in the future, in the present tense. I feel like some of you, there's old friends, there's old lovers, old wounds, old third party situations, maybe times where you were cheated on, times where you cheated on someone. There could be some sort of understanding that the way that you cope is not working anymore. And keep in mind, I'm talking to myself. Yes. This could be needing to really do some spiritual, some emotional work. Four of Cups plus the Three of Cups is the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is, interestingly enough, right under here, under the Nine of Cups. Confusion, daydreaming. I feel like some of you are needing to, some of you are daydreaming too much, fantasizing too much, maybe getting lost in wishful thinking. Some of you may be ignoring your intuition about something. Maybe about somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements. I feel like people with Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio placements are really going to be highlighted this weekend. Your emotions, your spirituality, your creativity is very much so highlighted. You're needing to heal by way of creativity, heal by way of getting back to work or getting to business, or really properly reflecting on the past and what you can't do anymore, what no longer works anymore, who no longer works anymore, what dynamics no longer work anymore. There may need to be some sort of putting the past to rest, putting to rest an old emotional foundation, so that you can actually start fantasizing and dreaming up a new reality that you're ready to co-create. Some of you, this is about sobriety. Some of you are self-medicating and nursing an anxiety habit. That I will fucking fess the F up to that all day. Because, and I understand, I am a high functioning pothead. And so I understand this is a message for me as well. But I just want all of you to know that there is a better way, and that better way, the first step towards that better way is fucking self-awareness. If you can't call yourself out on your own bullshit, then what are we doing here? Then understand, if you can't call yourself out, if you can't call yourself out, then you're leaving it up to your friends and family and other people around you, and negative encounters with other people in order to awaken you to your shadow. So it's time to maybe dive into some self-awareness versus learning everything by way of other people. Maybe retracting, pulling away. And for some of you, it's half and half, and you know who you are. Some of you have been isolated so much, it's time to be social, it's time to interact, it's time to go out and have some fun. Some of you are reflecting on the fact that you've had way too much fun. You've been way too lost in the sauce. You may be fucking up your money. You may be not, like, things may be not going as planned financially, because, or you may not be as far along as in accomplishing your goals, because maybe you've been having too much fun. You may need to evaluate who you're hanging out with. You may need to evaluate who you're surrounding yourself with. This also could be a weekend of partying and reminiscing on good times and having a good time. There may be some sort of separation happening, a going away thing, or going to visit someone. 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 Going to visit some But I do feel like there is something about some of you are ready to get out of survival mode. You're really ready to stop letting old traumas, maybe old relationship trauma, old attachment trauma, old sexual trauma, old anger management issues, or issues with from like relationships where you were abused in some way. It's like you yourself are ready to stop letting these old ghosts haunt you. And it's important that you allow yourself to do what's best for you. And you're going to have to be trust in your own intuition. Moon and Pisces is going to call you to figure it out for your fucking self. Are you isolating too much? Do you need to get out? Do you need to be social? Do you need to allow people to support you and celebrate you? Is there something that you've accomplished that you need to celebrate? Have you moved past something? Are you over something? Are you ready to receive in a new way? Are you ready to love again? Are you ready to be in a relationship? For some of you, this is getting over infidelity, but for others of you, this is some of you, I feel like a small few of you, this is entering into like a triad or a third part, like a consensual third party relationship, like really going towards polyamory or open relationships, or not having like labels on things, just enjoying people for what they are when you have them. There could be a lot of that. So either way, this is going to be an emotional weekend. You need to honor your emotions. It's going to manifest differently for each of you, but either way, honor your shit. And if you need to go out and have fun, be safe. If you have been whiling too hard and you need to sit and reflect and come up with a new game plan so that you can get shit back on track, do that. I love you.